Hi everybody, we are doing Op Art Hands. Op is short for optical. So it's an optical illusion that we are creating with lines. So it's continuing our line study, and it'll be the end of our line study, and we'll go into a different element next week. So I hope you enjoy doing these optical illusions. You'll be needing a straight edge or a ruler. You'll need markers, your skinny, ultra thin permanent marker, and some coloring pencils. So have fun, and I hope you have some success in this. So try your best. So we're going to start by tracing our hand. We want to make sure that we really take up a good amount of the space. Then I made little tick marks, is what I call them, on the side of the page, making sure to start at the same point. I did just half-inch marks all the way up, and then I lined up those two tick marks on each side and make my line going across, and that way I know for sure that it's nice and straight. I do not make any of the lines through the hand, just on the background, not in the inside of the hand. Very important. Once you have those nice straight horizontal lines, you're going to use where they hit the hand as a point to start and stop, and you're going to make a subtle curve going all the way up. As you can see, I've done quite a few already, but you want to make sure to be just kind of subtle at first, making a loop. I kind of envision a piece of cloth going over. Gets a little trickier at the knuckles, because you want to kind of put those in even though you can't see any of that. And then the curves to the fingers will all be slightly different in the sense that they're going off of what those fingers would look like underneath a piece of fabric or something. So I just kind of lightly sketch it in, and then I'm going to come back with a skinny permanent marker. I'm going to trace first those straight lines. I'm not going to be worried about my lines on my fingers yet. I'm going to be really nice and neat, making sure that I don't rest my marker too long, because I don't want to get like a large dot where it soaks in. So just take your time and hold that ruler nice and firm so that you don't get any wiggly lines. It's important to note that my very top of my fingers is the curved line. So pay attention to that really closely, because I don't add two lines of those little curved lines. Now when you're doing the curved lines in the hand, you're just doing the lines that you drew, and try to make sure that it's one solid nice line, and then you're going to be erasing all the rest of it. So you do not have the outline that you started out with the hand. We want to create that idea with value change. So pick two colors with marker that you have, and two colors that are very similar, that are the same kind of shade with colored pencil. So a blue marker and a blue colored pencil that are very close to the same color. Then make sure when you are coloring this in, go directionally the same as the lines, as you can kind of see. And I do on one side, and then I do on the other side. You always get better lines if you can see the line that you are coloring up next to, and then do the lines inside. Always make sure your marks all go the same direction. And to help with the illusion, you would not want to go up and down with your coloring, you want to go across. But I turn my paper to make it more comfortable for me to work with. So just some helpful tips. Now to create a more depth, this is where your colored pencil is going to come in to play. Where that line actually would have hit, where the pencil outline of your hand, you're going to take first I'm one color, I'm using orange here, and you're going to shade on the outside right up to where that line would have been, kind of just creating a little bit of that depth. That's going to create a lot more of that illusion that this is three-dimensional. Then you're going to come back in and do the same thing with the blue, as you'll just see.